Hello and welcome to another episode of Scrap Rabbit Gaming. With me, Scrap Rabbit. As you can see, we're back to NBA Purgatory. God, this game's beautiful. Okay, so. Rookie knows someone, but... go through Blooming Pool. Jodariel offers to show you around Blooming Pool after she notices you staring at the bogs and vegetation near the wagon. Soon, something catches her eye.
Subrina.
Observe. This shall pay for half our trip. Ooh. This can be sold at the slug market. Journey onward. I like money. The black wagon grinds to a stop at the base of the Ridge of Gaul. The others ask you to assist with making preparations for nightfall and the commencement of the rite. Rita, Greentail here was just complaining how you opted not to take us to Hollowroot. What? The volatile and violate our anti-second guessing pact? No, I was only saying how our sister's going to have to keep on making the tough calls. Besides, just making sure we got something to pawn off the next slug market we find. What is slug market? Crude trading post found on the downside. Commonwealth contraband, some types of... And we have. Now let us focus on the task at hand. We have reached our destination and have much left to prepare for before tonight. Two of them soon go about rummaging through the raiments and the books strewn about the wagon, leaving you to your own devices. Oh my god, it's so cute! You observe the masks and robes, whose old engravings and embroidery suggest a formal purpose. Some of the garments are massive, while others are so small they might fit a child. Maybe with his mother and uncle. Not to step on it. Lone minstrel. The wagon bearing some sort of string instrument. Since he lives, but nothing more. Seems inappropriate to ask about him now. First exile. In words of Golgotharan, the Master General, you know perhaps of the thrice cursed name of Salim Mur, the Emperor of Sahar, the first exile, and my liege. This chapter concerns him and those who found him in the downside. Each of us was sent to take his life. Such was the hatred for him in and around his country. Yet we found in Salim Mur a man transformed in body, mind, and spirit. A man deserving of much more than mercy. In time, he named all his scribes, and he became the 8th. It is my greatest honor now to share with you his deeds. To know his story is to know the rights. Groovy. Observe the ladder leading up to the locked enclosure. Like centrifuge once we get there. Common room, you need to view affairs. Notes. Let your fellow exiles select paths towards enlightenment and the rights. Ah. Undergoing cast from colonies should name, home, and title. Cast. There was this aura in a straight line. High jumps to evade adversaries' auras. Outrider. Ensure the highwing never flew far from the mountainous. Huh. Which is unknown. He is the one who nursed you back from the brink after finding you. Shuma. In exile, it's not your broken spirit, he wears a bronze cloud. It's just the two of them have met before their exile. Seems it's a demon. Oh. Seems to be responsible for Black Wagon security. Her features suggest that she has lived in exile for much longer than the others. Her grim outlook and the fact that she still wears the brown claps of the Commonwealth blood border suggest a military background, though what she did to earn her sentence you do not yet know. Kerr. Seems you must well connected of the mass wanderers who found you, and knows something of the land. He was a rather opportunistic disposition, and his ostentatious clothing suggests a lucrative background in the mercantile business. And still, you do not yet know for sure what he did to earn a sentence. Well, I guess it's time for the rite. As darkness falls, your fellow exiles stand together, clad in the raiments of the rites. The preparations are set, however, everything is still and calm. Soon, they grow restless. Keep telling you there's nothing here. What a bunch of idiots we are. If we traveled all this way for nothing. I don't think we did. Look up.
Frida! The stars align at last. You reach the Ridge of Gaul at the appointed time, and your triumvirate is ready. Your adversaries in the rites this eve shall be the accusers. Whose ever pyre yet burns once the other is extinguished shall step closer to freedom. Now let the rites commence.
So a line and your pyre burns bright across from your companions appear several others. Clad in raiments, your adversaries in the rites. Everyone ready? Let's hope so. Be still, we have a visitor. The one whom she refers to steps forward. Oh. At last, the night wings grace us with their presence. I see that the reports of your demise have been exaggerated after all. Even I was beginning to think you were gone for good. Nobody moves, save for the man robed in gold who unfastens his mask. Surprised to see old Lendl again. I trust you remember my face, though you must have assumed never to see it again after last time. Never had I come so close to freedom, only for you to dash my hopes. Now I and the accusers shall repay that affront. It is time. From the shadows you clutch the Book of Rites and focus on the task at hand.
Begin! Oh, so close. Good. Now, take it. Have the accusers underestimated you? Such fervor!
Shit.
Glory to the scribes!
No, I shall not accept defeat from you again. Hear me, accuser. Stand your ground. Let your oars boil in rage.
It seems that you have flustered the accusers.
Fine, we'll disrupt their formation.
Have you any idea what that Lendl did to deserve his exile, hmm? a daring display, flinging the orb into the flames like that. You elude banishment using such tricks. Careless. Edwin plunged into their fire. So it is. Your victory is at hand. Audacious, aren't we? And it is done.
Okay.
You have prevailed. Rejoice then in your single fleeting victory.
Okay.
Guron Salashe.
Your deceit may have earned you a hollow victory, but know this. The accusers will not forget your wickedness, and when next we meet, you will rue the day.
Bask now in the wisdom of the scribes. The exiled Jodariel has gained enlightenment.
We have
Only the
withstood worse
enlightened
nights
can
than this,
regain their freedom.
though few is strange. Ooh.
The demon scribe bestows his favor.
Alright. After the rites, the accusers disappear into the darkness. As you return to the wagon, in the still night sky, you see a single star burns brighter than the rest, beckoning you onward. Well, my friends, what can I say? The rites are real, and we're in. The Getting Out of Here Club. Next up on the agenda, keep chasing stars until we're free.
Consilta vidias.
Until we're free.
Consilta vidias.
Until we're free. Here, sounds fine. Might as well be us instead of Lendl back there. Anyway, guess we better start packing. The others go about their business. Hedwin turns to you.
Ligeratus.
Ritter, come walk with me while the stars are still out. You and Hedwin walk in silence for a time before he speaks up.
Qui sentirna.
You have questions. Come, ask away. We need you in on this for the long haul. Ask Hedwin why he and his companions did not invite you to participate in the rites firsthand, and relied only on your guidance. He maintains eye contact and a smile.
Som deras.
Good question, my friend. We're going to have a lot of time to discuss that, and many other things. Make you a deal. Read the stars first again. I'll tell you all about it on the way. You sense he speaks truly as he beckons toward the fading dark above. The star burns bright over an ancient spring in Jormar Valley.
Kira Pasitas.
It's a long way north and west. We'll see if this old wagon's fit for it. He turns to the others.
Beleo Suntat.
How's it going, rookie? Im's fed, wheels clean.
Sertabase.
Status Jody.
Guron Salashe.
No signs of followers. Everything's secure.
Gratiam.
Good. And get some rest. We're headed to the spring of Jormar. At dawn, we're off. The chief hoped bathing here would cure his ailments, but only made him itch.
Ligaratus.
Reader, rummaging about the wagon once again. Tell me something, now that you're here.
Era Tamero.
Look at me. Are you afraid of me? Consider the question. You've never before met someone like her, but you do know something of what happens to those who remain in downside for many years. You tell her that, although you do not yet know each other well, you do not fear her, and on the contrary, feel safer in her presence.
Tashe.
Truly.
Na tempravare.
In that case, I have much work left to do. You shall fear me yet, if you survive this place. Now then, I shall go make my rounds. She walks away. You feel the floor of the wagon shake with her step. Pages. They're so cute. I guess we'll continue on. Actually, it's nearing about time to end the episode. So, we'll continue on in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful evening.